Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Grim Reaper, and today we're diving into a detailed analysis of Ice Elf Baruka's battle style, including his attack patterns, and how to defeat him. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now, let's get started. Ice Elf Baruka Overview. Ice Elf Baruka is a formidable opponent with some challenging abilities. Break Gauge, a key mechanic where you must deplete this gauge to make him vulnerable to massive damage. Movement Restriction, skills that limit your movement, making it harder to dodge his attacks. Fire Weakness, Baruka is particularly weak to fire, so exploiting this weakness is crucial for defeating him. Team Composition. To effectively defeat Baruka, you need to build your team carefully. 2 tanks, ideal for absorbing damage and controlling Baruka's attention. 1 damage dealer, essential for exploiting Baruka's vulnerabilities and dealing high damage. Optional healer, can help sustain your team but might prolong the battle. Use only if your team needs additional support. Skill selection for Sung Jin Woo. For Sung Jin Woo, the right skills are crucial. Here are the recommended skills and their enhancements. Death Stance. Function, deals heavy break damage, crucial for depleting Baruka's break gauge. Enhancement, equip a fire rune to add fire elemental damage, taking advantage of Baruka's weakness. Multi-strike. Function, deals medium break damage, helping to further weaken Baruka's break gauge. Enhancement, a fire rune adds extra fire damage. Additionally, using multi-strike boosts the effectiveness of the next skill, Crushing Blow. Crushing Blow. Function, provides medium break damage and deals extra damage if used immediately after multi-strike. Strategy, this sequence maximizes damage and contributes to breaking Baruka's gauge effectively. These skills will deal significant break damage, putting Baruka in more vulnerable positions. With his break gauge depleted, your weapon attacks will deal increased damage. Weapon selection for Sung Jin Woo. Selecting the right weapons is equally important. Fire elemental weapons should be your top choice. Dragon Scale Broadsword. Special feature, puts up a shield, providing both offensive and defensive capabilities. Use Case, great for absorbing damage while dealing fire-based attacks. Night Killer. Special feature, has a defense penetration effect, ideal for breaking through Baruka's defenses quickly. Use Case, excellent for maximizing damage output against Baruka. I have successfully used these weapons to defeat Baruka, and their fire elemental damage gives a significant advantage in battle. Dissecting Baruka's attack patterns and countering them. Ice Elf Baruka is a formidable boss with a variety of attacks that can overwhelm unprepared players. Let's break down each attack and discuss how to counteract them. 1. Snow Cloud Cloak. Before every attack, Baruka shrouds himself in snow clouds to obscure his position. Counter, as soon as you see Baruka gathering snow clouds, start creating distance between you and him to anticipate his next move. 2. Frostbite Strike. Baruka performs a quick melee ice-based strike by jumping towards you. This attack deals substantial damage and inflicts the frostbite status, restricting your movement and attack speed. Dodge sideways or backward to avoid the strike. Counterattack, use Shadow Step to quickly reposition and attack Baruka while he's recovering from his strike. 3. 360-degree melee strike. Baruka spins and performs a 360-degree melee strike that deals substantial damage. Cease direct attacks and focus on evading the strike. Counterattack, close the gap after evading and target his break gauge with heavy break damage skills like Death Stance. 4. Flying Daggers. Baruka activates multiple daggers that rotate around him and fly in all directions, targeting players. put some distance between you and Baruka. Dodge the daggers. If you trigger extreme evasion, use Shadow Step to immediately counterattack. 5. Berserk Mode. When Baruka's break gauge is depleted, he enters Berserk Mode, becoming more aggressive. Prioritize evading his attacks and maintain distance. 6. Icicle Barrage. Baruka disappears and summons multiple icicles from above that target players, dealing continuous ice damage on impact. Stay mobile, keep moving to avoid the falling icicles. Counterattack, use ranged attacks after evading or close the gap to perform melee attacks when Baruka reappears. 7. Ice Bomb Attack. Baruka stabs the ground, causing ice bombs to emerge and target players. These explode after a short delay. Avoid, stay out of the affected areas to avoid the explosions. Counterattack, use long-range attacks to continue your offense while avoiding the bombs. 8. 360-degree melee attack. Description: Baruka repeats his 360-degree melee strike. Dodge the strike. Counterattack, use Shadow Step or long-range attacks to retaliate. 9. Ultimate Attack. Once Baruka's health drops below 40%, he uses his ultimate attack, dealing very high damage, but it is relatively easy to evade. Summon shadows, summon shadow soldiers and take shelter behind them to absorb the impact. After the ultimate, Baruka uses ice bombs immediately. Evade these and continue your attack. 11. Post-ultimate attack phase. After his ultimate attack, Baruka cycles through his basic attacks. Continue evading all attacks. Final Assault. Wait for an opening when Baruka's defense is reduced, then use your ultimate attack to finish the fight. Summary of battle strategy. Deplete the break gauge, focus on skills like Death's Dance and Multi-Strike to break Baruka's gauge. Exploit fire weakness, use fire elemental weapons and skills to deal maximum damage. Stay mobile and evade, always be ready to dodge Baruka's varied attacks and use counters like Shadow Step for effective retaliation. Conclusion. By understanding and countering Ice Elf Baruka's attack patterns, you'll be well equipped to defeat him. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments if you have any additional tips or strategies. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.